I haven't even brought that up yet. I was just trying to figure out how to drive again.
I raced IndyCar on the weekend, so more horsepower than grip I'm sort of used to now.
That's fair.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
But the setup I used here last fall failed tech this time.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Rear engine car spin too.
Hello. Top. Set. Sup.
What's up? What's up?
Man, I'm gonna try to be able to complete the lap. Take it nice and slow.
Can't hear you, Ken. Is it any better? That's a bit better.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Toggle. Set. Yeah, update new tire feels different.
I'm like a second off my pace by turn 3.
Oh, really? I just grabbed an old Tanner setup for Mosport. All I did was change the brake pressure, and that was it.
Yeah, I can't even get within like a second and a half of my pace.
Your quickest overall.
Man, that was the slowest lap ever, and I'm the quickest.
Toggle. Set. You should try the baseline, see if it feels a bit better.
16.91.
I'm 3 seconds off.
Yeah, I'll try a few laps of this, get
Okay,
used
Scott,
to it, and
we
then I'll
estimate
try
you've
to
got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Hello. TFR_Ryan.
Agreed. This doesn't feel realistic to me in the slightest.
Morning track, maybe there's still dew on it.
No, I tried like a bunch of different stuff in a private server and it was awful the whole time.
Your quickest overall. You've just done it on 19.55.
thing I noticed.
Okay, Scott, you've used half your fuel.
More to the front.
Leader's just done 16.65.
4 psi is a big difference.
Toggle. Said. And tire after 2-3 laps it would be better. Hello.
Right side. Clear.
Toggle. Said. But when sliding it will take 2 more laps to get up and running.
I imagine the setup has
You have
minimum
about 2
tire
laps of fuel
pressures.
left.
Tires are heating up faster, I think.
I need to figure out the
So in the
brake points.
BMW, you start with a higher cold temperature now, but you also get a higher pressure. It's just, they've tried, just like the old tire model, I think they've tried too hard to make there be a dynamic change in temperature, but they put no threshold. It's like binary now, so you either go from like grip to no grip way too quickly.
The
There's
leader
no
has
time
just
to
done
correct, there's no prediction.
115.95. P2,
This is on the
we're
last
on
time
fumes,
model.
mate. Box this lap, please, Scott.
This switch from is the best one I've ever had, and this one seems awful.
Oh, whoa, it almost went off. I think it's just a matter of getting used to it. Yeah, all the previous GTE setups were like minimum tire pressure. That offered the best grip.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
The guy behind has
Yeah,
just
no
done
mic, Ken.
16.85.
No better.
Ooh, she likes to rotate.
I'm pushing the button, but the thing's not coming up telling me I've got the mic open.
That worked.
Quickest overall, the lap time was 115.60.
What was that
Wheel
about, Scott?
damage. It looks like you've got some engine trouble.
Just testing the new damage
You've got
model.
some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Well, that doesn't look right. Okay, let me try baseline setup. Okay, I have 141 for tire pressure, which is the minimum. Let's try iRacing. Baseline is 152. That's quite a big difference. Oh, I should remove some fuel because I had less fuel in the setup I was
I've
trying.
driven a car with a bad control arm bushings that didn't behave as bad as this thing.
It takes forever to go down from a full tank. Alright. If this is better, I'll be surprised.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
No, as soon as it starts to slide, it's gone.
Car on your left. Clear.
The rear is still super loose. Which is strange for a rear engine car. I think would it understeer more. Oh no! I keep forgetting I need to brake super early for that corner.
It exit's clear.
I
I
keep
don't know, but there's
reverting back to my Pro Mazda brake point.
Toggle. Set.
The leader has just done 115.29.
This corner I
Did
can brake
mention we were
pretty
thinking
much
about
the
switching
same
to
as Pro
Southern
Massa.
Corsa for next fall?
Yeah, I think Assetto Corsa should be capitalizing on the marketing right now.
Look at my black marks.
Toggle. Set. Nice.
Too bad they don't stay there the whole session.
I'm braking earlier in this car than I would have used in real life when I was there in September, and I'm stopping slower. Pretty sure a GTLE car can outbrake my M3. I'm just going to put that out there.
Alright, completed a lap, sort of.
P2.
Oh, doesn't want to turn.
Hello. Scotty Hockey.
The guy behind has just done a 115.90.
Look at that, pretty close time. Pretty close lap time.
That lap time was 115.75.
Man, I hate update.
Are you still downloading? No, you can't be.
I don't mind updates, I just wish they'd do a little more research on them. Like, this is where they should have a beta team of testers, like some of their pro drivers that I race things that can give feedback, because I can't imagine there's a lot of feedback.
That's 5
given
minutes
to
of
people
fuel
like
left.
Oh, just barely make the corner.
That's your quickest lap. You're now 0.09 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 115.38.
Okay, let's try the other setup with the same tire pressures, 152. Oops.
The guy behind has just done a 115.81.
Gotta lower the fuel. Increase the ride height. I should save this.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
1/10 off Matthew's time. Sure I could beat that with a few laps. Don't hit the wall! No!
danger.
Exit's clear. Push.
Let's try that again. Oh, can you imagine
The
what
leader has just done a 115.15.
lap 1 turn 2 is going to be like? The whole field's going to go off. Either you're going to get run into from behind because you're so slow, or you're going to go off the corner.
Toggle. Set. Indeed.
The grip does build.
The guy behind has just done a 115.60. P3. The guy behind has just done a 115.43. The leader's just done a 115.03. It's quicker the other way
You're
up.
out of gas. You've got a lot of
Ouch.
smoke.
Where am I? I think I'm on the other
Your
side of
car
the
has too
wall.
much damage. We've got to fix it.
I can't even drive. The engine's dead. Let me do a complete exit. I want to see that. Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Fastest lap for Wilson, 115.02. Car approaching, watch your mirrors.
Oh, I see smoke.
Go left.
Hello. Community Showcase.
We might need to do some practice before that ACR race.
P4.
You know what? I think the baseline is better.
You've got wheel damage.
I gotta go back to it. Got 3 minutes left.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Car stopped
Yellow
ahead.
flag.
Slow car ahead. Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in an official open race tonight.
Yeah, this is, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna have to fix this.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
That car is super loose everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. I freaking can't get through turn 2.
My honest to God theory with iRacing, when they make dynamic changes like this and they try and replicate something from real life, is that the guy in charge of it is someone who's done maybe some karting, and then he read in a book like, oh, grass has no traction, oh, overheated tires have no, and then he just puts it all in the game without actually understanding the real physics behind it. They need to ask real drivers when they make changes like this, because this is dog shit.
Yeah, but if they did that, they wouldn't sell to the 14-year-olds.
Yeah, but the 14-year-olds can play Forza.
Hello. Commander Root.
No, I got the front ABR stiff as can be, and the rear ABR soft as can be, and it's still snap over steers on it.
You're currently 1.7 seconds off the pace.
I'll take it over the first lap.
16.71.
Crap, I missed my opportunity.
Is the second lap?
I had the perfect button, and I hit the wrong one.
Okay, Scott. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
10 laps in a row.
You might be on for a win if you can do that.
No! I got 30 seconds to figure out this car.
Its exit looks clear.
This is bullshit.
Toggle. Set. Brake early backslash.
Yeah. I still haven't taken the time to figure out how to launch this thing, but I don't think it's going to matter.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Oh boy, this should be interesting. Okay, how much fuel do you think I need?
I managed to make it out of pit lane that time. That's not too bad.
What is it? It's a 20-minute race. Laps are whatever. Say 2 liters a lap, so I don't know, maybe 25 liters. I'll put 27 in. We'll see. Oh crap, it's not the race, it's the qualifying.
Toggle. Said. Ah ha ha ha.
Getting ahead of myself. Excellent, I have another 10 minutes of practice. So Erwin, Thursday evening for me, morning for you, I guess Friday morning for you, is the Pro 2000 League. It's going to be running at Watkins Glen. Looking forward to that. After 40 races or whatever it was, should be well prepared. Yep. It's fixed setup, so won't be able to use my own setup, but should be able to figure out the fixed setup fairly quickly.
This is freaking stupid.
Stop whining.
We could
Oh,
just
no!
use this as a practice session for the next race,
Slow down!
but I don't see anything fixing it.
Chip, didn't even get through a full race without an incident point.
The new updated baseline handles a lot better than any of those other past season updates or setups.
Slow down! Ah!
Yeah, I am slightly curious because I went to baseline. It felt better, but I went back to mine just because the gearing was better. But I am slightly curious to give it like a week and see if anyone comes out with some crazy setup that smooths it out, because it might just be some sort of conflict in the setup on the tire now.
I kind of like that the car is so loose. I mean, it's really
You have
easy to
about
rotate
5
it.
laps of fuel
You just
left.
need some time to figure out how to
Right side, clear on the right.
drive it properly. Definitely doesn't feel like the old boat GTE.
This is freaking ridiculous. I mean, I'm making ridiculously stupid wholesale changes to try and tighten this car up, and
Stop whining.
it's not changing at all.
Wow, with these tires, like it's just it messed this up really bad, unfortunately.
Stop whining. I'll share mine in a second.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near pushing the limits. I'm just like tiptoeing around, trying to get around the track without crashing.
The BMW setup that they want it.
The curbs sound different.
Looks like that is the best way.
Yeah.
Toggle. Said. / yeah, more sounds did change, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Alright, this lap will be much better. Oh crap, Matthew has a 14.8. What's this gonna be? 15 something? Yeah, not even close. Half a second off.
It's got, what, 2 events or 4 this season?
Uh-oh. Oh! A little close to the edge there. Further up the grid, the less chance I'm going to be pushed off on turn 2.
Toggle. Said. If I were you, I would put on more traction control and the brake bias more to the front.
Brake bias to the front. I'll put 55.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
And traction control. Ooh.
If you chuck the car in like you want to make a fast entry, the rear just goes as if the rear wing doesn't exist. Like, I don't know what the point of the aerodynamics are. It's not going to keep it on the ground.
Okay.
The brake bias on the baseline setup is something like 58%.
Okay, increase those two things you mentioned.
Brake bias wouldn't do that though, it's just losing grip altogether.
You have to really tiptoe into Moss.
Well, you might be onto something, Erwin. Or it could be a placebo effect. Feels more stable. Need to stay on the track though.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh, I made it.
Oh, God.
Might have went too much front brake bias. It felt like the front locked up there. Yeah. Let me turn that down some.
Checkered flags out, P4.
Oh, that's so stuck.
He's dead, Jim.
What's that supposed to be, some kind of sick joke?
Everywhere I see on replays, cars crashing into walls and going off and mass.
That's the end of the session.
Yeah, we look
P4.
like a bunch of rookie class drivers. First time iRacing. That's alright, that'll help my...
Oh, at this point, I might as well just crack a beer and hope for the best.
This is last man standing.
That's it.
Honestly, if I didn't know any better, Steve, I would say you build a better car than a GTLM, but something tells me it's just iRacing.
The air temp is 26 Celsius, 20 minutes. P4,
I'm thrashing
track temp
everybody
is
on the first corner.
27 Celsius.
Green flag, green flag. Car right. Keep to the left. clear.
Well, that was uneventful.
That's the most cautious start I've ever seen.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Toggle. Said.
I don't know how you get the car to turn in for that corner, Paul. I can't.
The heck, the car won't turn. I turned the steering wheel and the car doesn't turn. Look, see. Oh my god. That doesn't make any sense that there's that little grip on grass. Cold tires or not.
There's an incident in the S's. It looks like McDonald.
Yeah, everybody made it to the first few turns until Moss. And then it looks like somebody died here in the S's.
The gap behind is now 11 seconds. P9. The car behind's pitting now. Okay, Scott, you're reeling McDonald in. The gap is now 5.5 seconds. The leader has just done a 1:15.23. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Chapman. Incident in Clayton corner. You think it might be Chapman?
Toggle. Said. I'm gonna drive a little. Be back later on. Good luck.
Okay. I'll see you, Erwin.
P8, the leader has just done a 1:15.04. You're reeling McDonald in. The gap's now 3.8. That lap time was 1:15.63.
Figured that would happen sooner or later.
Incident in Moss corner. Okay, Scott, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Okay, Scott, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. Your last lap time was at 1:15.51. That's your best lap in this session. There's an incident in Moss
Yeah.
Corner. You think it might be McDonald? The leader has just done a 1:15.00. The gap to McKay ahead is now 16 seconds. 7th position. That lap was at 1:16.04. The lap time was at 1:15.88.
Alright, now I'm starting to feel it.
Okay, Scott, you're reeling McKay in. The gap is 15 seconds. The leader's just done a 1:14.80.
Oh, except for that corner.
Last lap was at 1:15.41. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Ah, should have been a 14.
Okay, Scott, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. done, Scott. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. That's the fastest lap. That was 1:14.73. I think P4's gone off in Clayton Corner. P7. The gap to McKay ahead is now 13 seconds. The guy ahead's last lap time is 1:15.48. That was 1:15.59. You've used half your fuel. You've just done a 1:15.70. Okay, Scott, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to McKay in front is now 13 seconds.
It's weird. I felt like I was in the groove for one lap, and then I lost it.
There's an incident in Clayton Corner. It looks like Chapman. Okay, Scott, the next car is Phillips. Incident in Clayton Corner. Looks like it's Phillips. Okay, Scott, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're reeling McKay in the Gap's now 12 seconds. B6.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
The leader's just done it, 1:14.94. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. Okay, Scott, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That lap was at 1:15.85. Looks like P4 has gone off in Lost Corner.
Woo. Thought I was gonna go off there.
That car is a lap down.
Yikes.
I can't believe it, but it got even crappier.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Thank you. White flag.
I think I need to lower the tire pressure again because my lap times have fallen off. They seem to peak mid-race
You just
and
got
then
the
fall
white
off
flag.
again.
That means one more lap to go.
Whereas Matthew peaked at the end.
Okay.
White flag, last lap.
And if he's running an old setup, then it probably has minimum tire pressures.
There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Chapman. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Ooh, good race start. I will say, as much as I wasn't used to the tires, that was the hardest I've ever had to
There's
work.
an incident in Clayton Corner. You think it might be Chapman?
Yeah, that was awesome. Tried to make my car wide.
It was 21. I was a little scared because you blinked once going down the back straight and I didn't want to hit you.
Yeah, I hit the brakes button.
There's an incident in turn
I
1.
think
Looks like Wilson.
more.
Yellow flag.
Fortunately, like less braking and like thresholding and then
Incident in
just
Moss corner.
moving
You think
better.
it might be Chapman?
I don't know if I like it as
Well
much.
done.
But I think if they can fix the braking issues
Good
and the
job.
lack of
Very
like
good
sudden,
job.
like the instant loss of traction, it's actually pretty good in the mid corner.
Yeah, I've got my tire noise turned up way high, and I can it really hope when that kicks in soon. But yeah, you got to be really gentle in the moss, because otherwise, if you're disrupted at all, it just wants to go.
It almost feels like everything's too stiff, because like even my car, I could brake later than that into moss, and like these cars should be able to stop faster, but you overload the tires, you lose, and then if you turn in fast, you lose. So you're right, you have to like baby it, but it doesn't make sense.
So do all the cars start at 20.5 psi?
See you next one.
Yes, that's your lowest tire pressure.
Insane.
Alright, time to go to the next session. Alright, why can't I get in?
Hello. Joseph Moyano.
There we go.
Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field. Growing up to be somebody's meal. Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass and I'll reward you with some blades of grass. Baby cow, going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow, going mad in a field. Growing up to be somebody's deal. Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass? And I'll reward you with some blades of grass.
All clear on pit exit.
Baby cow, going mad in a field.
Lenicito.
What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
Oh yeah, I forgot cold tires.
The pit exit's clear.
You got a toy car on the right.
Your quickest overall. Bad luck, Scott. That was a big one. Are you okay? No! All clear. Push now.
I just can't believe that I did that. I am such an idiot.
Take care, there's a car approaching. The guy behind has just done a 115.14.
You got a slow car on the left. Right side. Clear.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Kind of agree, Paul. As soon as it understeers, like you can turn the wheel and more, and it's just dead. Just slick wouldn't do. This is like being on a street tire.
You'll have to like keep your wits about you, mate. The leader has just done a 114.92.
Like my wheel actually, sorry
Right
Scott,
side.
my wheel actually goes
Clear.
dumb when I'm like turning it in more.
That's the end of the session, P2. So to give an idea of the feedback, I looked backwards for 2 seconds and my room was doing what the dog was doing, and when I looked forward I was spinning, but I actually didn't feel anything. Sorry, I got a black flag.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
So frustrating. It's like I brake too hard going into Moss, so I have to release on the brake. But then there's the compression at the bottom where you need more brakes to slow down. But I've already let off.
I'm in the EMA. Does anybody else that's in a different car having the same issue, or is it just the BMW?
Porsche was way worse for me.
Porsche was way loose? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was all over the place on the brakes.
Alright, just need one clean lap.
I saw an errant Ferrari in race 1 too.
I just accidentally picked the Ferrari.
Hello. Big Stick 5.
This year, instead of based on the baseline, make some changes to the front big IS and a couple other small things that seem to handle it really well.
Left side, clear.
Got held up.
Seems to handle the concrete well.
More tow or?
That was for a Porsche.
Alright.
Okay, well if I gain a 10th or two, I'll gain a couple of positions at least.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Another 10th and I'll be in P3.
Whoops, I didn't realize I got an X on my good lap. Probably should have stayed out there.
Ooh, much better. Whoa, way better. This could be pole if I don't mess it up. Of course, I messed it up.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
Damn! So close. Oh, it looks like Paul improved anyway, so... Yeah, I wouldn't have got pole. Maybe second. Oof. Alright. Well, I'm on the second row. We'll see what happens. It's alright.
Hello. Bloodluster.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Remember, Scott,
The air
just blow
temp
off
is
the line.
26 Celsius. The track temp is 27 Celsius. 20 minutes. P4.
Green,
Let's go, let's go. There's an
That'll
incident
look right
in
there.
turn 1.
Cold tires.
I didn't think we had tires, just metal rim.
Come on, Jesus.
You're in second position right now. Doing great. Really good job. The next car's the leader. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. Car on your left. Still there.
I meant to do that.
Keep to the right.
That's cool.
Still there.
I was wondering where you were going to come out.
So was I.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I was right behind P1 until I went off and
Okay, Scott, don't let this guy distract you.
Moss corner. You should have seen. You just miss it. It was quite entertaining. Uh-oh.
There's an incident in the S's.
Oh, quit showing off, Art.
Or is this race?
Yeah, it's race 2.
I've not seen the other side of a BMW in this game like that before.
Said. Oh, still second, nice.
Yeah, the leader and I had a bit of a gap from the rest of the field. And I messed up coming down here and I cut right across the grass. And basically missed the whole corner.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. Just done at 114.48. The gap ahead is now 5.5. That lap was at 115.05.
That might be me now. What's the fast repair button? Anyone know?
P2.
You're in F4, I think.
On that one.
Toggle. Said. It was not easy.
My crew chief is supposed to do it for me, but he's refusing to tonight.
Mercury retrograde, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding. It was, you had to be gentle before, now you have to be super gentle.
There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Chapman. The gap to Phillips behind is now 4.5 seconds.
Yeah, Paul's
If
just a
you
little
take
bit
on fuel and
quicker.
tires too, you'll be a lap down.
But he had 2 offs
I
last
don't
race,
know,
so
whatever. I spun without me even being aware that it was spinning.
Well, I got it working off the corner. Now if I could just figure out how to make it work into a corner.
You got a slow car on the right.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining. The gap in front is now 5.8. You've just done a 115.27.
Made a lot of adjustments to the diff, which I got the back, but got some work to do on the front yet, or the coast.
Doesn't even make sense.
No, none of the adjustments really feel like they're doing what they're supposed to do either, and
Stop whining.
it's like the same thing they did with the Skippy and the Pro mods and everything else. They made them like, if you're a pro driver, that's the only way you can even drive the damn cars, and you need a crew chief to set it up for you now.
Ferrari braking seems to be better than the Porsche.
Well, I've never had brakes locked up on me going uphill where you go into the hairpin.
Your lap times are increasing.
Going into that corner, and you get the brakes, you can almost stand on them with both feet and not lock them up, and they're locking up like I'm on a flat surface. And the front's locking up, not the back.
I like the suspension geometry change too. Like it's diving.
Yeah, it feels like, I noticed when I logged in again this time, my setup wouldn't pass tech. So obviously something switched in the ride height. I don't know, I just talked to someone in the Red Bull Esports team that said he actually loves the new tire, but he's the only one I've heard say that so far, and he puts a lot of time in his setup, so it's probably setup.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Great driving, keep it up. Okay, Scott, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. The gap in front
Alright,
is now
I'm gonna call it
6.1 seconds.
Didn't even feel that, then I was in the wall.
Incident in turn 7. It looks like Chapman.
I think I'm losing all my time in the in Moss corner.
my crew chief just said,
There's an incident
come
in
on, we
Moss
should be
Corner.
doing
Looks
better
like
than this. And I'm
okay.
like, yeah, well, if you gave me something to frickin' drive, maybe we would be.
Incident in the S's. Looks like it's Phillips. Oh, that was at 114.84.
Ooh, a little too fast. Oof. It's funny how when you take the corner faster, your load time is slower.
Okay, Scott, you've got half your fuel left.
Uh-oh. Whew. Lost the rear end for a second.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about, there's an incident in the S's.
That's essentially what happened to me on lap 1, except I didn't recover right. I went straight across the grass. Onto the back straight.
Yellow flag.
You got a slow car on the right.
Whoa, all these cars.
Go left.
They're a little distracting. Oh, look at Paul. It's only 4 seconds ahead.
16.62.
Maybe I can catch him now. Probably not. Unless he's got damage.
Here we go again, Jeffrey.
Tires are probably hot.
Yeah,
though.
I figured I couldn't catch anybody else, so I thought I'd let you by and pass you again, so I wasn't so bored.
Phillips behind is pitting now.
Ooh, she's loose in.
The gap in front is now 3.8 seconds. Okay, Scott, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Damn it.
There's an incident in Moss Corner. You think it might be McDonald. Okay, Scott, incident in Clayton Corner. Looks like it's okay. Okay, Scott, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. Your last lap time was at 114.85.
Best I can do is match his pace. I think I'd have to do a bunch of testing to really nail Moss Corner. I don't want to experiment in a race though, because I'll end up in the wall.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. The gap ahead is now 4.3 seconds. Your lap time was at 1:15.06.
Oh, I turned on my rev limiter, or pit limiter, in the crash. Okay, well the suspension's bent a bit, but I got a nice gap, so maybe I can maintain second. How much time's left? 3 minutes? 4 minutes?
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
It's
You
going
have
to be
about
more
5
than that.
laps of fuel left.
Started to go. It's funny. Car's all damaged. And I'm still pulling away from P3.
Minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Third band negative. Third band negative. Said. Yeah, keep it on the gray stuff and you've got it.
Keep the black stuff on the gray stuff.
Okay, Scott, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Last lap.
Looks like P4 has binned it in Quebec corner.
I missed you up, Jay.
No, brother, it's okay.
Okay, Scott, 1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Just got too wide.
I can take Justin out for you if you want.
Gladly.
Stacy, your radio is just static. We can't make out your voice.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Alright. I survived!
Yes, nice.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Chapman.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Nice one, Scott. Great drive. That's a
yeah, that
check
was
a
even
flag,
worse.
check a flag.
Should I run into him?
Good job. Very good job.
Looks like you got a bent wing, Ken.
Nothing on this car is straight.
Except the driver.
Good races, guys.
Thank God this is over. Well, that really sucks after doing 4 hours worth of frickin' work on a setup and running 13 flats and got to change everything in 10 minutes.
What? 13 flats?
Yeah, I actually felt prepared for this race, and
4 hours of setup.
Yeah, me too. I was running.
What were you guys doing for lap times on the old stuff?
Didn't expect that to happen.
I was just getting into the 14s.
I was doing 13s last fall. With this same setup.
Best I could get out of that setup.
I ended up using a Road America setup.
I'll show you my lap one.
It ended up working out pretty good.
I got a really good start. I was P4.
I just used the baseline and changed the gears around a little bit to fit the back straight.
For the launch?
That was about it. Really changed the diff slightly.
I just put it in first gear.
Well, it was in third for a while.
Sat there idling and then just floored it when the light went green. Really
Top it all off, I think
fancy launch.
because it wouldn't do anything.
All I did was, well, if you had an issue with your spotter, Chief, I have to turn it on. I have to tell it spotter on every time I get on the track. It used to just be on all the time, and I can't figure out why it isn't anymore, and I didn't do anything but update it.
No, he's pretty confident, but I told it to do a fast repair and no tires, and it acknowledged it said it was doing it, but it didn't.
I think it was lap 2 that I went off.
And it put a full tank of fuel in.
Yeah.
And I stopped again. So by then
I'll skip ahead.
Did you say clear fuel?
Yeah, I said clear fuel, clear all, and fast repair, and it acknowledged each time, but it didn't display the command, so I don't think it did it.
Huh. Yeah, I was looking too, because if I say, most of the time he doesn't even hear me. Usually I'm setting my fuel up in that while I'm sitting on the grid, you know, just as a backup plan, and then I try to get him to do it. Sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. And I messed around with the language stuff, the UK and the English version of.
I don't ever hear a crew chief. Do you guys? Is that an option? It's like a button or something I gotta click somewhere?
The voice, I guess.
No, it's an add-on that you can download. It's kind of.
Then I had a drag race down the straight.
It's better than the default spotter.
Ah, cool.
Spotter.
And it'll read out the driver's name.
Whoa!
Too, except for some reason Dave James is
almost
Dave
lost
James.
it again. Okay, I want to do that from the cockpit.
Interesting.
Download it.
Some homework to do before next week, because there won't be any setups for this.
I think it's crewchief.org. I'll post a link if it's not.
Yeah, crewchief.org.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Eric.
It looks like a forum, and in the top section of the forums where the moderators and
How is the BMW?
something that says download.
So lucky not to go straight into the wall.
And you have to download a Microsoft voice recognition.
And then I'm like, uh-oh, there he is. I gotta beat him.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, the install isn't overly intuitive, but if you know that, then the messages it does tell you it sort of makes sense.
When it works, it's awesome. But when it doesn't work, it sucks. Because you get used to counting on it.
Ferrari felt way better than the 911 RSR. I couldn't believe it. I was surprised the braking was way better.
BMW was it was soft compared to normal, but it was predictable.
That's cool. Yeah, the 911 you can just easily lock the brakes up anywhere.
You had to be dead straight going into Moss, and you couldn't trail brake at all.
Right. I was trail braking into the hairpin, but you had to do about 70% of your braking by the time you got to the top of the hill, and then I was just basically resting I was
Well, night guys, that was fun.
quite turning enough. I just pressed a little more.
2 litres remaining. Very little fuel left. There's an incident in Clayton Corner. Looks like it's
crap.
Wilson and McDonald.
The channel closed.
Looks like P4 has
I
been
wanted to
in
see
Moss
what
Corner.
happened to Paul on, looks like lap 10. Let me go on lap 11
There's
and
an
rewind.
incident in turn 1. We think it might be Chapman.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I think you got caught out by some
P4's
back
gone off in
markers.
turn 7.
Oh, yeah. Whoa!
Incident in Clayton Corner. It looks like Wilson and McDonald.
Yikes.
Looks like P4 has gone off in Quebec Corner.
Zed. Ha ha ha.
I want to see on board. It was Stacy, I think. He must have damage. Can't control his car. He's trying to get out of Paul's way. Oh, oh, oh! Look how much I don't know. I was going to say, look how much the car slides.
Phillips.
But I guess he was on the throttle. And what happened to Ken? Was he just sliding up the wall the whole way?
Incident in Moss Corner. I think it might be Wilson and McDonald.
Look, you can't control it. Where did he must have did that in Moss. Yeah.
There's an incident in Quebec Corner. It looks like McKay and Phillips.
Zed. Even when front wheel gets in HTE grass, it will pull you in even more.
Yeah.
There's an incident in turn 7. We think it might be Phillips. There's an incident in White Corner. It looks like Chapman. Incident in turn 1.
Basically
Looks like it's
sliding
Chapman.
up along the guardrail. Armco. They might as well tow at this point.
There's an incident in Clayton Corner. We think it might be Chapman.
Bang. How many incidents did he get? It says only 6 in JRT.
Incident in Quebec Corner. It looks like Chapman.
I was thinking it'd be more.
There's an incident in Moss Corner. It looks like it's Chapman. Incident in the S's. We think it might be McKay, Wilson and McDonald.
Oh!
There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like it's Chapman.
Well, at least it landed on its wheels.
There's an incident in Clayton Corner. It looks like Phillips.
Let's continue.
There's an incident in Quebec Corner. It looks like Phillips.
Well, what's with the crew chief?
There's an incident in Moss Corner. It looks like it's Phillips.
Oh, that's not crew chief. That's the iRacing
Incident
spotter.
in turn 7. We think it might be Phillips. Looks like
All
the leader
right.
has gone off in White Corner.
That's enough. Ooh, it's in rough shape. What? Still got bent carbon fiber. I thought this had the new damage model.
Looks like P1 has gone off in
All right.
turn 1.
I'm gonna take off.
There's an incident in the S's. You think it might be Phillips?
Not on this car.
Ah, I see. Alright, thanks
Phillips
for watching.
behind is pitting.
I'll see you later.
Looks like P4 has binned it in White Corner.
Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh,
Looks like the
Ciao.
leader's binned it in Moss
Ding
Corner.
dong day.
Looks like P1 has gone off in turn 7.